Use this play to move the chains on a 2-minute drill. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I try to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you're new to my channel and you're looking for daily tips and you want to go ahead and see this in complete Panthers playbook, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be rolling out daily tips to go ahead and show you how I'm going to be breaking down about 7 different formations in this particular game. Alright, so guys, we're going to talk about a gun formation that I immediately gravitated to when I looked at the Panthers playbook, and it's the split panther. Now, it doesn't have the most depth as far as the split formation, but it does have really good plays. And the first play that really caught my attention is slot post angle. As of late, I have become very high on deep out routes that are basically stock out routes. And what's great about this play is you can run it stock. You don't have to make any adjustments, so this is a quick hiker's dream. If you like to quick snap somebody, don't allow them to set up any kind of elaborate defenses, you can go and jump into this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and run this defense against man blitzes. It's got very fast and easy reads. All of our reads are going to be off to the right-hand side. With this particular play. So we're going to be looking at the deep out route, the post, the angle route, and then we got under a block or check and release with your fullback. The deep comeback on the left side, I'm not even looking at that particular route. It's not an area I'm going to go to. I might surprise my opponent with it, but it's not definitely an area I'm going to go. So let's go ahead and take a look at this against man coverages and go from. So I'm going to do this against random man blitzes, and we're going to leave the play exactly the way it is. We're not going to make any kind of changes whatsoever. Our first read is going to be Shepard and Benjamin. Now, I'm going to be looking more to Benjamin when I have off coverage. Off coverage essentially is going to be where I'm going to be looking at. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just wait until he gets to 15-yard depth, and I'm just going to go ahead and just rifle the ball. Man coverage that is off is not going to be in position to go ahead and stop this route. So just go ahead and you can deliberately throw that ball. You also want to check the slot defender over Shepard to see if he actually floats up in that area, but for the most part you can pretty much throw this deliberately. If he's not pressing his guy, basically you're just going to go ahead and pop this deep out route against man coverage. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and get into some kind of a press. So if it's a zero blitz, the guy's is setting really aggressive blitzes against you, I'm going to go ahead and try to attack him with the streak up there. That cornerback Alford plays Funch is very good. Another area that you can look at too is also the angle route. It gets in a unique little area, so the defender wasn't in the area, so those are going to be the two areas I'm going to go with really aggressive blitzes. I don't look to the out route with this particular defense, and the reason why is that the out route, he can't, if he gets jammed on the blitz, the defender is actually going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and show you how this looks. The defender is going to be in position, a lot of the times to actually make a play. So it is kind of aggressive. If you wanted to go ahead and do that, you can, but you need to go ahead and give yourself a little bit more time for that route to develop, because if you guys got pressing and he's throwing a house at you, you're not going to be able to hit that off. I would rather just go with the streak or try to hit the angle route with the running back, because generally he's going to be in pretty good position to get a nice first down. So let's go ahead and jump into a cover 2 shell and go from there. All right, so with this particular play, basically going to be looking at the out route, the running back route, then the deep post, and then we're going to automatically jump it down to here. Now, if our opponent's running a lot of cover 2, you can also go ahead and put your fullback or your tight end and actually put him in a block and release. That's pretty much your option. So we're going to take a look at this. I got a check guy. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and check it down to the running back over the middle, and this is what I want to show you what I'm looking at when I'm making a decision whether I'm going to go ahead and go into the middle of the field. I'm going to look at this guy right here, and if I see that he's chucking the guy and then actually he's taking his butt and putting toward the sideline, that means it's cover 2. And in that type of situation, he's going to take that deep out. You can see he's completely in position to take away that deep out, so I can't throw it or I'm going to get picked off. So then my next progression is going to be Shepard, who's our wide receiver number 3. He's going to be the guy that we're going to be taking a look at next, and then we're going to do the underneath. So let's just go back to this play again. So it's cover 2. And now this is where your opponent can get in trouble, is that he starts taking out that halfback route. You can hit him with the deep post over the middle. So that's what's cool about the combination of these plays, is that you've got the halfback route to jump down to, and then you've got the deep post. And you also got this little check down that you can drop down to too. If he does over the top coverage as a user and the running back, you can check that down and pick up some fairly easy yards. So I never looked at this route against the cover 2 shell, just because it's kind of a dead route to me. I might just automatically still streak this guy up, but really it's all about these little check downs to give myself an opportunity to pick up some pretty good yards. But it's pretty annoying. You know you can get at least 7 yards with cover 2 with this particular play. All right, so with random cover 3, you're still going to be looking to the out route. And right here, that actually showed me a cover 2 shell off to the right side, so that's where I went ahead and made the progression. So this is probably some kind of a hybrid cover 3. But just to show this in an instant replay, he kind of checks down and actually goes like this, and this is a cover 3 cloud, because this guy is falling back into a blue zone, a deep blue, and he is falling into a deep blue too. So this is a cover 3 cloud. So even if you're still running making the same kind of progressions, you're gonna make good decisions with this particular play. So that's where I went ahead and checked down. The running back I probably could have hit, but this actually gives me a nice little blocker, getting checked down and get a nice 7-yard gain. So cover 3 again. Nobody goes to the deep out, so you just make that progression. You're going to pick up a good 15 yards with that play. All right, so now we got a press look with this shell. So once again, we're going to go ahead and take funches. We're going to go ahead and streak them up because we're going to look to beat that. Guys fall off. And what's cool about this particular play is that you got these crossing routes right here. You know, the defenders just fell off on there, and that's why I checked it down to my lower reads. So here's the traditional cover 3. Once again, you can see the defender actually floats up. Now what's cool about this particular play is that you've got that deep crossing route that you can go ahead and make a nice little progression to. So I'm going to show you what I was looking at and why I went ahead and checked away from the deep out route. Like I basically said, I've got off coverage. Generally I'm going to go and pop this deep out route, but you can see this defender just floats in this area, meaning he could actually fall back into this passing right here to intercept it. So I'm not going to force it if I know there's two defenders in the area. So I've got the deep post route. I've got the check down I can jump into, and I've also got this route that actually I've got a defender. But once this defender bites down, there's nobody back here. I've got 15 yards. All I have to do is a nice little possession catch, and I'm catching that ball for a good 25-yard gainer, so I'll take it. So let's take a look at this with cover 4. So basically with cover 4, once again, we're going to take a look at the deep out route. And a lot of times if the defender actually chucks that wide receiver, that deep out route is just not going to be covered up. So you get chucked, you can pretty much throw that deep out route with a lot of, you can be very deliberate with it. The only time I'd probably not throw it is if the defender actually does not chuck. And now you've got the deep crosser too, that you can hit too, because that one other guy actually has to go back to the deep comeback route. So I'm going to show you why this deep route is going to be wide open. So this is a 2-play. There's no way his user can play both of these players. They just can't do it. So you got a deep out, and then you've got a deep crosser. This guy right here is a deep comeback route, and there should be a defender in the area. I don't know where the defender's at. He probably got sucked up into this running back route. So I got to hit this deep comeback route against cover 4. So that's something you might want to take a look at too, based on it. So now the defender actually falls over, and here you go, another deep out route. I just went ahead and possession catched it. So if he plays cover 4 against you, you can pretty much carve him up. Right here I've got a deep comeback route. The defender actually shows that he's covering, but that actually bites. So this might be a little bit glitchy route to be able to open up a deep comeback route, because this angle route seems to be gobbling up these guys, and I still have the ball. I haven't thrown yet, so I've got to go ahead and see if I can force that deep comeback route. So let's see here, bites. And now you've got a deep comeback route that you can throw into. So this might actually blow up cover 4 too, based on it. I'm just discovering this right now. What a nice little treat with finding that out in practice mode as you're recording a video. So let's see here, deep out, through it, able to go ahead and get almost completion right there. So guys, this is going to basically be one of the plays I'm going to be using in my full games. I recommend hitting the subscribe button. if you're used to this. If you like these type of tips and you like this Panther series, hit the like button, man. Let me know. I really can use the likes. It's really going to help my channel. So once again, to my subscribers, thank you for your support. And if you like all these tips, I pre-record all of my schemes and I put them on my Patreon account for $1. You can get access to them. And there's also other options out there for you too. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.